Hello, my lovely peaches. How are you? It is 2:24 a.m. Saturday, September 23rd. So last night I made a video showing my extremely messy apartment and talking about how I am manifesting changes in my apartment. And then I took it down because I was just like, wow. It's still too messy for me to feel comfortable just like sharing it like that. I mean, I'm definitely up leveling it and I see huge improvements. So like that was the point of the video. This is like kind of crooked. That was the point of the video, which was me showing my improvements and saying on the video, this is pretty sad that these are my improvements, even though my apartment is insanely messy still. And I said, well, I'm going to just share it anyway. But then when I actually watched it, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not. So maybe I'll splice out the part where I showed my terribly messy apartment and I'll pop in the talking part. But I really just, as it's 2:25 a.m., what I really wanted to do is just to pop on and make a little bookmark for myself because I wanted to talk a bit more about SP obsession and how so many manifesting coaches teach about manifesting your specific person. And I want to be a voice in opposition to that. And I want to say being obsessed with a specific person is not healthy. And genuinely, there is absolutely nothing. There's no teaching that I believe anyone should be teaching another person in the goal of getting back a specific person or getting with a specific person who does not want to be getting with you or getting back with you. I'm just going to acknowledge that it's weird lighting in the video, but it's 2:30 in the morning, so give me the 2 a.m. grace. I really wanted to capture this because I had the thought this morning, or maybe it was last night, or both, that so many people try to mind fuck you into thinking there's a chance, and it has something to do with you, and it has something to do with your belief system. It has something to do with your self-concept. It has something to do with your self-esteem. But there is something to do, and you can do it, and you need to do it, and you can do these things, and then you can get them back, or you can get them. You can get this specific person that you're specifically obsessed with if you do the things, think the things, feel the things, want the things, release, detach. That's another video I'm still working on. I haven't finished it because it's so gosh darn long. Detach from detachment, which is going to come out, and it's going to be a Patreon because it's one of those. So, because it's a good coaching, but I also am investing at this point almost a month on and off working on it. So certain things I just can't share publicly for free because I put hundreds of hours into it. So this video, I don't know, maybe I'll just pop it on my public page because I'm going to record this. I'm recording myself right now. It's 2:29 a.m. I'm going to talk for another couple of minutes and then I'm going to just go swirl, 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 post. But I really just want to talk about, for another couple minutes, this entire obsession with a specific person and the entire manifest any specific person, industry that has built up around literally people being obsessed with other people. When you really boil it down to the bottom line, being obsessed with a specific person is so deeply unhealthy. It's deranged. It's rape mentality. It's, I can have you who does not want me. It's the ultimate lack of humility. There's absolutely no humility involved in this mentality. There is no sense of accountability or self-reflection, introspection, or acceptance, or allowing another person to choose for themselves what's best for them, or any type of healthy, emotionally developed way of relating to yourself, to others, to love itself, to healthy relationships, to life. Being obsessed with a specific person who is not specifically obsessed back with you, which is also unhealthy, but I mean it like somebody who's devoted to you, somebody who's invested in you, somebody who's making efforts, somebody who's reliable, somebody who's consistent, somebody who actually cares, somebody who wants to be around you, somebody who likes you, somebody who's nice to you, somebody who you enjoy their company. And it's mutual. It's a mutual investment. That is healthy love. That is a healthy love. That's what I believe is the thing to aspire to work toward, to be self-reflective and introspective so that you can achieve and obtain enough self-esteem and self-awareness and self-love and self-consideration that you only want a compatible partner who wants you back, who wants to invest in you, who wants to co-create and co-manifest a loving, romantic, committed relationship with you too. So this is just to say, hey, if you're obsessed with a specific person, you are unhealthy. Period. Period. If you are obsessed with a specific person who's not investing back in you, you are not in a healthy place. And there's absolutely nothing that you should be doing or need to do or even can do that has anything to do with them. Keep their name out your mouth. Keep their name out your mind. Keep their name out your heart. Keep your hand out keep your hands off yourself when you think about them. Move on. Move forward in your life. Allow other people to say no to you. Have humility. Accept that other people might not want you back. Accept that other people might have other things that they care about, that they want to do, their own dreams, their own paths, their own intentions, their own ability to discern for themselves what's right for them, their own ability to have discernment, to express themselves genuinely. It's just as bad as parents who decide for others, for their kids, what they want. I heard a lady in the post office today talking to another lady. The customer was talking to the worker lady, and they must be friends. So she was acting like they were friends. And she was telling her about it's her daughter's 18th birthday, and she's going to give her these gifts, but these gifts are all based on what the mother wants the daughter to be, and the daughter to do, and the daughter to feel. And the mom is telling this other lady. I want her to care about this thing and that thing. So I'm going to give her a gift and I'm going to tell her why I gave her this gift that I care about, that I want her to do. Because, and okay, it's fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't have things that you care about for your children, but the narcissism just seemed to be like oozing out of every fucking orifice. This lady was like spewing. I'm like thinking, what about what the daughter likes? What about supporting the daughter in whatever she's interested in? What about expressing that you want the daughter to become the person that she wants to be, and that you want to, like, if your daughter is 18 years old, she's probably got at least one interest that she likes, that you could give her a gift that's something that she likes. Then she was even saying, oh, and I think I'm going to send her to like the town where my grandma grew up so she could know all about her history, which, you know, yes, of course, like I would love to have roots. I'm not saying these are bad things. I'm just saying I just didn't get any sense of humility. I didn't get any sense of this woman feeling like her daughter is this autonomous person who has her own life and her own interests and her own desires for herself. It felt like she was basically feeling like her child is just an extension of herself, and I just want you to be what I want you to be. And that's kind of where I'm going with this. Like, when you're obsessed with a specific person, you are obsessed with the idea that they are going to be the person that you want them to be, not that they get to be who they want to be. You want them to be with you, but that's not what they've chosen. And you're obsessed with them is like a narcissistic mother deciding that she wants her daughter to care a lot. Like, one of the things she was like is, you know, how you look is, oh, that was the thing. She said, I gave her the perfume that I wear. Creepy. That's like enmeshment trauma. Like when parents try to make their children little mini-me's instead of letting them be their own individuated selves. So she's like, I gave her the perfume that I wear. I gave her something else that I want her to do. It's like, ugh. And when you're obsessed with a specific person, and all of this has to do with romantic obsession, but, you know, any kind of obsession with a person, it's so unhealthy, because what it is that you are projecting all of your blobbed out, glomming on crap onto them, and you're not actually genuinely really getting to know them. You don't know who the hell they are because you are so busy blobbing on your own, like Teal Swan would say, your own overlay, your own filters, your own storyline, your own garbage, your own crap, your own fantasies on top of this person who's not investing. They're not also playing along. They're not playing the part. They did not sign up for this. They did not ask for the job. You're running after them, dragging their freaking ankle. You are stomach on the ground, arms over your head, grabbing onto their ankle. Don't go, don't go, don't go. And they're trying to get away. And you're like, be the person I need you to be. Be who I want you to be. Play the role in my life that I've decided that you are going to be, even though you've decided no. You broke up with me, or you don't even know I exist in that way. Whatever the case is, we're not compatible. Have some humility. Have the humility to understand that the reason that this specific person is not interested in you is because you're not compatible. Have the humility to accept that. And I am talking about myself because I was obsessed with a specific person. And so even though I knew, like, this is not right, because this is rape mentality, and this is like wanting somebody who doesn't want you back, and this is like, I knew all of those things were not right and healthy, which is why it felt icky, and which is why it was icky, and which is why that person is not going to be my savior. That person was a placeholder because I had a lot of healing to do. And I was emotionally unavailable, and I was not able or willing or ready or available or a viable option to be somebody's romantic partner. So I was lost in the sauce of obsession with a specific person who had absolutely no contribution to my fantasy obsession, except to just tell me he wasn't interested, which, until I finally got to an up-leveled place of healing my own self a bit more, I wasn't able to let go of that obsession. And every day I get emotionally stronger, recognizing that specific human being, he was just a placeholder. He was just an emotional bookmark, dog-eared page in an old story of an old book, of an old chapter of my life many years ago that I clung to because I was afraid. I was afraid of the depths of the pain that were down there that I needed to heal. And I clung to him like a fucking life raft. And it kept me from going down to the depths of the truth until I finally let go a bit of holding on to that SP obsession. And now I can see it for what it is. So if you suffer from an SP obsession and you scour the internet and you watch videos about people telling you how you can manifest any SP regardless of circumstances, and it doesn't matter if they blocked you, and it doesn't matter that they told you no, I'm telling you the opposite. It does matter that they blocked you, and you need to stop being a fucking creep, have some self-respect, get some self-love, learn some self-esteem, learn some techniques to love yourself, learn some emotional intelligence, developmental tools, dive deep into your own history for the curriculum, for your own growth, and recognize SP obsession is not healthy. And no, there is no thing that you should do other than everything focused on yourself. Heal yourself, up-level yourself, learn some mind training, loooong slogans, practice some meditation. I've got an entire playlist filled with videos about meditation. If you have no idea where to start, you can start there. And now it is 2:43 a.m. I should be asleep, but I'm not. And I just want you to know that if you are looking for an insight coach, I do currently have a few slots open for some new clients, and you can check it out on my Patreon. Okay, I hope that was helpful, or at least entertaining. See you in the next one. Bye. Good night.